Sunday Night Football with the Eagles and the Lions, man. But before we get into it, equipment, how y'all doing? Mel, Mel?
What?
I just saw that.
Yeah, right.
What?
You
what?
You embracing your roots today?
Start calling
taking it back.
Start calling that boy Dashiki Mel.
Oh, you talking about dashiki? I mean, well, I got on the Kyrie enter, so I had to wear the dashiki with it.
You felt like you had to just go back to the roots with it with the shoes.
You have to if you went. Yeah, I mean, why not?
I understand. I feel you. I understand.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Don't hurt yourself trying to show the shoe now.
If you put the answers on,
I ain't gonna lie. Kyrie did his big one with them shoes. Them hoes fire.
Hey, I had to go cheeky with it, baby.
I know you ain't leave the house like that though.
I just came from destination just like this. It's a wrap too, Chris. It's a wrap. Like
I told you.
Even with the hookup today.
You seen any celebrities there? Any celebrities popped up there today?
I wasn't even paying attention, man. I was just like, what in the hell is going on, man? Like I went to the back, got the hookup, he let me in, but that's the best he could do was let me in to skip the line in the front.
Mm-hmm.
So I got in there, but I shot pool for like an hour, and then somebody came and took my order on the side. That was that busy. And then when I got up there to take my order, they got a live DJ in there. Dude came on there and said, "Hey, I got an announcement to make." I already knew what the announcement was.
They out of oxtails.
We out of oxtails. I said, "God, so Mike, I came here for oxtails, man." You know what I mean? So I got some ribs for my daughter and a cheeseburger for my other daughter. And then while I was ordering, it was like, "We got another announcement. We out of beef ribs." I was like, "Golly, had to get the pork ribs for the baby girl."
Oh man, I'm in pain.
Yeah, it's a wrap, dog.
Right, let's get into it, man. So Dylan Gabriel goes out with a concussion, and that means that next man up is Shedeur Sanders. So Shedeur got his first actual NFL playing time today against a starving Ravens team who was trying to get back in the division hunt. And I think actually with Pittsburgh won today, so it's still I think they're still a game behind, but they're closing ground. He got in, it was 16-10. He got sacked a couple times, threw a pick. Didn't look like he was quite. And granted, you get thrown in, and they probably haven't even played him with the ones in practice and stuff like that. They've been giving him the Mr. Irrelevant treatment and practices and stuff like that. So he probably wasn't even fully acclimated with the ones and stuff like that. But I don't really think this is much of an indictment on Shedeur as it is, like Mel you said in the group chat, as much as it is on Stefanski and that offense.
He's just a scout team quarterback, man.
I didn't see nothing wrong with his performance. This is what I noticed. Now, on top of him having some nerves and it taking a while for them to get going. Now, mind you, both defenses was playing lights out. So even when Gabriel was in there fully prepared, like a whole week of preparation, fully prepared, while he was completing passes, that was still within 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Like he still wasn't able to go downfield, and that gets boring for offense and the receivers at some point. And then the defense just start to key in on that. Like, man, they're not going downfield, man. Let's just bring the house. So what happened to Shedeur in the second half was probably going to happen to Gabriel as well. So I say that part. The second part is this. First drive, completed 2 passes, had the punt. Second drive, he got the interception. Third drive, 3 and out. And then when the money was on the line, go in there, drive down the field, get us a score. He did that almost and looked good. He missed a receiver in the back of the end zone. I know he want that throw back, but just from that one drive where he almost got down there and got a touchdown, or either tied or I think they could have took the lead if they went for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just that one drive, the pass, the 25-yard pass that he completed, the escapability of him to get that pass in the back of the end zone that he missed. A third down he picked up with his legs. a third down he picked up to Judy with a throw. Like he did some things, and you could see they was playing with a different sense of urgency. They was hyped. They was ready. Only thing, they just can't block for him. They can't block for him, and there wasn't no run game for him to be had. So they was pinning their ears back and just coming at him, and he had to figure something out with that, man. But I guarantee you this: people that's from Cleveland is more excited about next week to watch Shedeur than they were about watching the Browns and Gabriel. And I guarantee you this: them receivers probably want to run routes for Shedeur more than they want to run routes for Gabriel. So that's all I needed to see. You want Corey? You want to see Shedeur next week or Gabriel?
You know who I want to see.
Right, there it is.
So
And
with Dillon Gabriel being out for a concussion, that's at least one game that he's gonna miss. The next game for Cleveland is at Vegas. I think that'd probably be a really good game for Shedeur and the ones to get acclimated this week in practice, and then go out there and actually put out a decent showing.
I just thought about what you said, Chris. No, it won't. Especially if Dallas give them a whole bunch of confidence tomorrow.
Listen, I think this might be the one that might break that curse because Vegas is just doing. I don't know what they got going on in Vegas. Geno's looking terrible, and as long as you can control Max Crosby a little bit and give Shedeur some time, they should be able to and find a running game. They should be straight. But then they got San Francisco after that. So, I don't know.
Put 44.
It's nothing not to know. Like is like in order for us to want to see Gabriel again, Shedeur would have to go out there and throw an interception for 4 straight drives. And still, I wouldn't want to see Gabriel. I would want to see Zappy after that. Bring me Zappy. Bring me Deshaun Watson. Wanting to see Gabriel is over. We don't want to see him again. It's a wrap.
So you even think after clearing concussion protocol, you think
who wants to see him? You're not going to win us a game. Who wants to see him?
For sure, I get it. Stefanski is the only one that wants to see him. We by deduction, we know that's Stefanski's guy, right?
And that's the thing about it is that you'll see Shedeur for 2 weeks, and then as soon as Gabriel's healthy, he'll go right back in the game. I don't care what Shedeur next week.
The team has been quiet and staying, in line and saying the right things. But if Shedeur comes out here and he don't even have to win ball games. If he's going down the field more often than Gabriel, those receivers in that offense would not want Gabriel back, and they would be like, no, they were protest, dog, guaranteed.
I don't know if they have anybody on that team strong enough to protest except for Miles Gabriel. I mean, not Miles. Excuse me, Miles Garrett.
Yeah, Miles Garrett. That man had 3 sacks.
He's got to be 4. No, he had 4.
4. That's crazy. That man had 4 sacks and couldn't get no win.
He is one off his career high, and there's still seven weeks of football left to play.
That's crazy.
That man, that man has got to be the most frustrated man in football right now.
Hey, but if I'm doing my part was a person, it's Miles Garrett.
You can't blame me.
Nope.
You can't blame me.
He's the partner in the marriage that shows up for marriage counseling. The other one ain't there. Look, hey, they skipped the day again, but I'm here. I mean,
every day, religiously. I'm doing my part.
I'm here.
I don't know. Seeing what it was. I mean, of course, like I said, I feel like not having the reps with the ones and him not being properly prepared to be a backup in case of the time.
Chris, he ain't even practiced.
Look,
give him a week
of
practice.
Saying? So
we don't even have to give him no excuses, dog.
No, I'm not giving him excuses. I'm saying I'm not giving him none.
He already looked better. He didn't look good, and he looked better. It's a wrap.
Let me finish. I was saying even without him getting those reps in practice, he still looked better than Gabriel to me.
Yeah.
Just confirming everything that we've already known, but here's my problem with it. We mentioned it, weeks ago. Did we ever want to see Shedeur suit up at any point in this season? That was the problem that we had. We was like, no, don't let him come in, no matter what the case may be. If Gabriel gets hurt, if Gabriel is stinging it up all the way, and y'all still got a chance, do not bring Shedeur in, because you're not. We don't want you to have him be the scapegoat for whatever your failure is, knowing your failure is you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, we was saying that just to protect him from the boo birds and the people who waiting for him to fail, but we already done crossed that bridge now. It's a wrap. We might as well let him get his Peyton Manning on, like Peyton Manning did his rookie year, throw 50 picks and look horrible, and let him figure it out. Like I think he's good enough to figure it out.
I don't think he'll get booed in Cleveland.
People want him.
No, not booed by the crowd. I'm talking about the boo birds as far as like
talking about the media and stuff. Yeah,
social media. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
They was buying his jerseys when he got drafted. They wanted him.
Oh yeah, in Cleveland, I don't think he'll ever have a problem. I think that I think that actually probably sell out a stadium, especially if the next week is a home game. It'd be
next week is at Vegas.
Put it this way, Chris.
That San Francisco game is at home.
It'd be sold out if he's still playing.
Put it this way, Corey. It's a podcast, a Cleveland Brown podcast. They getting pretty popular. And they cover Browns from sun up to sundown. They doing a good job, right? Their lives usually get they've been hating Dylan Brooks. They've been wanting Shedeur since week 2.
Gotcha.
Right. And they've been going off. I usually go to them after the game, right? I think they call it The Dogs. That's the name of their podcast, right? Really good podcast. When I used to look at their lives after the game, they usually had they got about 14,000 subscribers. They usually have about 100 people on their lives after the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many they got right now?
Probably 4,000.
Almost, but yeah, they 3,000, a little bit more than 3,000.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
The whole Cleveland been waiting on this because now is exciting. Mm-hmm. Now we got something to talk about. We lost, okay, good, but now we seen this dude go down the field. We seen him make some plays. We seen the ball travel 25 yards in the air for a completion. It was no yak on that completion. It was just 25 yards.
Gabriel yet.
And the thing about it,
I said we ain't seen that from Gabriel yet.
But you have to think about this though, right? You have to think about the origin of Gabriel, the origin of Shedeur Sanders, what they came from in college. Gabriel played at Oregon. That's a wide open offense. It's quick passes. That's the way they play, right? Shedeur's used to playing behind a bad offensive line. Shedeur's used to playing with no running game. You know what I'm saying? Like this is tailor made for him. You know, and Stefanski's just not smart enough to see that. I'm not gonna say he's not smart enough to see it. I think he sees it. He just don't care. Like he's gonna ride with his man till the wheels fall off because this is last year anyway. He don't care.
You think he knows this is last year?
I mean, he has to.
This might be his last week, dog. Forget last year. This might be his last week.
Well, if it is his last week, you can guarantee Shedeur probably start the rest of the season.
I mean, I think in order for Shedeur to stay in, you got to get rid of Stefanski.
But yeah, that's what I said, Donald. He did not have an O-line in Colorado. He never had an O-line. Didn't even have an O-line at Jackson State.
No. I hate that for him though, man, because the man, it was one Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. The next thing you know, this dude had to be on the run.
That's how he played at Colorado though, man. Same exact way. This is made for him. Like this is his opportunity. I mean, and in Colorado, he still put up crazy numbers with no O-line.
Yep. Well, it's only up for here from Shedeur, and I do honestly wish him the best. I hope he can turn this shit sandwich into something positive. It's exactly that, a shit sandwich. But
the thing is, though, Chris, do you want to win?
He's competitive though. Like I can't go out there and not put an effort forth of trying not to get a win. You know what I'm saying? Like you put me out there, I'm gonna just because if I'm not putting tape on the books for you, I'm putting tape on the book for somebody else.
True that. I mean, I don't think he's putting tapes on the book for anybody else because I truly and honestly believe that it'll be a quarterback competition next year at the least.
For sure. Especially with a new head coach.
Yeah, because you're gonna have a new head coach.
Especially with a new head coach.
Making so much daggone money too.
What's crazy is they probably gonna try to go get Dion.
Is Deion help go let him do that?
No, I don't think they would hire Deion. I don't believe so.
Yeah, Deion might have to retire.
Yeah, it's
And
not
just
going
relax.
it's not going well at Colorado either. They getting their ass whooped.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah, his time might be cut short there too. But he done brought so much money in that program.
For
He
sure.
might be all right. All right, real quick, moving on, man. Interesting Sunday. Mike McDaniel somehow was able to save his job another week. I wanted him left in Spain. But he continues to piece. That's 3 wins in the last 4 games for Miami. I don't think they're anywhere close to playoff contention, but he's doing enough to, maybe get half of a season next year.
Devon A-Chain is doing enough to keep his job. He's saving his job.
That man is a bucket. But again, that's another overtime game for the international series. I think they said 4 of the 7 or 3 of the 7 international games all went to overtime. So that's gonna up the ratings, and that's gonna up the involvement of the overseas movement going forward. Even though they keep sending shit teams over there, somehow they keep producing good games. Rams.
That was a great game.
Sam Darnold kind of looking like Sam Darnold of old.
He got Sam Darnoldish.
The carriage turning back into a pumpkin.
He got Sam Darnoldish for sure.
Threw 4 picks.
That defense kept him in the game though.
Yeah. Rams won that though. That went final 21-19, right?
Yeah. On the Seattle's kicker missed a 56-yard field goal to win the game. Yeah.
So now Rams are in sole possession of first place of the NFC West, and a very competitive NFC West. Niners won today. So
You know what? I wasn't all that mad at Sam Darnold's performance, man. I mean, he threw picks. There was some pressure. I credit the Rams defense and what they was able to force him to do. I still think that he go win ball games for Seattle the rest of the season. Like, he's a competent quarterback. He got a number 1 receiver that he's not overlooking, and he's finding him. He's at least feeding his receiver enough for him to be the number 1 leading receiver in the league.
JSN is hooping.
Yeah, but he ain't throwing the ball to himself. So you gotta give him credit for that. This is his second game where he had like a little stinker, but we seen stinkers. We just seen the stinker from Mahomes today. We seen a stinker from.
Did they lose? Did they lose?
They lost.
Yes.
We seen a stinker from Herbert today.
Sorry, Jay.
We seen one from Aaron Rodgers last week. We seen one from Josh Allen 3 weeks ago. Like,
even though Sam Darnold threw 4 picks, I think Justin Herbert had a worse game.
Justin Herbert.
Oh, for sure. And to Mel's credit, like he's not wrong. Sam Darnold did enough to keep that game competitive, keep him in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the other game he played bad, they barely lost.
Yeah. The Chargers just was outplayed and outmatched from the jump. That game was done early. That game was done early.
Ass up.
So
straight thumbs.
The Tampa Bay Buffalo game was exactly what we thought it was going to be. That
I
game,
didn't even get to see.
They had 9 lead changes, Mel.
Ebbs and flows.
9 lead changes, but Josh Allen went right back into being who Josh Allen is.
And ran the football.
Ran the football. Superman. What he had? He had did he have 2 on the ground, 4 in the air, or 3 and 3?
I think it was 3 and 3.
He had 6 total touchdowns and 3 in the air, 3 on the ground.
The thing about it is that Baker Mayfield ball out of control with no receivers.
No receivers, man.
No receivers and a 4-string running back that went bananas today.
Yeah, he did.
What's his name? Sean Tucker? Yeah. 106, 2 touchdowns. Rashad White added 51 yards. Baker Mayfield ran for 31 himself. Threw for a 173 with a touchdown and a pick. But then you had Josh Allen on the other side. 317 through the air, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 40 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns.
Man.
And he spread that ball around through the air. Everybody who was an eligible receiver caught that ball.
Chris, I don't care what you say. Them goddamn Bears 7 and 3.
Bro.
It's getting nasty in the NFC North. It is.
The
But
Bears are 7-3.
but their 7-3 is very, very. It could be taken one of two ways, right? They've got 5 come from behind, last minute wins out of the 7 that they have. So it could be said that they're finding ways to win, or it's an inevitable time bomb of them playing possum for 3 quarters and then trying to win it all in the 4th quarter.
Agreed.
And that's a bad way to play football.
Agreed. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a fine line that they're messing with. They're 7-3. Can't knock it. I hate it. Fuck them. But they are 7-3. How they got to be 7-3 is, if you watch the tape, it's questionable.
The Cowboys gave them confidence.
But if they are towing the other side of that line where they like to play possum for 3 quarters, you're not going to be able to win the meaningful football games like that.
It's hard to win. It's hard to win 7 football games in 10 weeks, though, for any team. So I don't care how they got their wins. They could have laid an egg in the first half and been cardiac kids and comeback kids for the second half for 7 games. It ain't a lot that you can knock on them. You know what I mean?
They 7-3. They 7-3.
Yeah, they went from
Ben Johnson got this
73.
Yeah, Ben Johnson got that squad believing in themselves, man. So it just sucks we got to kill that confidence in week 18. But they won another one. They won another one today. Jay, man, what's up, brother?
Greetings.
My condolences, Jay.
Let's talk about your game for a little bit.
I didn't play.
No. Your team, your Chiefs. Oh, don't do that.
Look how you got the blank wall, Mill. Look how you got the blank wall.
That blank canvas, boy. That daggone Bob Ross.
Don't do that.
Oh no.
That man got that blank. Let me get my Bob Ross on, man.
So Jay, man, as the resident Chiefs fan, how are you feeling moving forward with the last 7 weeks of football? Because it's getting
late early.
It's getting late
early.
He said it's getting late early.
It's getting late.
Nah, listen.
They all back, Jay. You got to talk to us. You got to walk us through this one.
Nah, what you have is sloppy football. I mean, it's just that simple. 10 penalties. You know what I mean? And you're taking deep shots when you don't have to. You're doing a lot of things that you don't have to do. Just go out there and play winning football. They're not playing winning football. However, they'll beat the Colts next week in Arrowhead. It's not even a doubt. They'll backdoor their way into the playoffs, and then teams that aren't supposed to beat them won't. But we're not a good football team.
We ain't doing no backdoor.
We're not a good football team.
Come to the playoffs in the front door. Don't come at all. We ain't.
No, they'll get in.
But
6
why?
or 7
Why y'all not a
games.
good football team?
But
Jay, listen. Most teams aren't a good football team because either they're young, their quarterback is young, their coach is young, they're still learning how to win, they're up and coming. Y'all have done all that. Y'all not young no more. Y'all head coach is not young. Y'all philosophy is not young. Y'all know what y'all want to do. The system is there. The quarterback ain't young. It's the best quarterback in the league. Y'all not supposed to be a bad team right now.
No, we're not. There was a lot of turnover in key positions. Like literally, we are 2 positions away from being a really good football team, and it's one on either side of the ball. We need one more interior pass rusher and a running back worth a damn. If you get those 2 things, it sets everything in motion.
But what happened to your running? Your running back has been pretty good the last couple of years.
Well, he's hurt right now.
Is he?
He stay hurt.
But here's the thing, guys. Like, it's not panic time. 5-5 ain't great. It ain't great at all. But there's 7 games left to play, and honestly, they have a shot of winning all 7 of those.
I was gonna say 12-5 is a regular Chiefs season.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though, Jay. As it stands right now, though, there's a lot of teams in current playoff positions that hold the head-to-head over Kansas City, including all 3 wild cards.
I ain't worried about that.
Seems like a very huge uphill battle.
Now, so what you got to remember is who's the 3 wild cards right now? Buffalo,
Chargers, Jacksonville.
Well, what you've seen today is the Chargers have started. They don't have a left tackle or right tackle. They have started their free fall. They're gone.
I can see that.
And Jacksonville will do Jacksonville things. The Chiefs are going to get in, and they won't even be like the 7th seed. I mean, it just is what it is. What we have ahead of us right now, we had the Colts. We got one more game against Raiders, Chargers, and Broncos. We'll win all 4 of those. We got the Houston Texans.
And Dallas on Thanksgiving.
We got Dallas on Thanksgiving, and there's one more team that we have to play. Who is it?
Let me take a look.
Thank God it ain't
we played
the
the Giants. We played
Colts, Cowboys, Texans, Titans, Chargers, Titans.
That's the last one. Titans.
That's a win for sure.
Y'all should be embarrassed though. Y'all let the Broncos get a win. They're gonna Bo Nix and the Broncos though.
What? They're 9-2.
I was gonna say that's twice.
Yeah.
I will say this though. I understand your confidence in beating the Colts, but that's a really good football team over there. That's a really, really good running back over there. If y'all lose that game to the Colts, that'll drop y'all to 5-6. With Houston 2 weeks after that, who is also in position to have a head-to-head over you, let them make the wild card.
And
it's getting really tricky, Jay.
It's not.
It's getting really tricky, brother.
So the good thing that happens is the Colts got to come to Arrowhead.
It's true.
I don't think we'd go on the road and beat the Colts. Well, the Colts got to come to Arrowhead. The Chargers who beat us got to come to Arrowhead. The Broncos who beat us, they where they got to play us next? Arrowhead. So all the big games left is at home.
That's a good thing. And it's hard to play in there too.
It is, but granted, I think that it's not as much of an advantage over Denver as it is these other teams.
Dude,
Denver plays in cold weather just
game.
like y'all play in cold weather.
Denver won that game, but they shouldn't have that. Like they didn't walk away from the game looking like the better team. We're as good as Denver. Denver is as good as us too, though. I mean, either way you want to cut it, they're not the better team. We can beat them any given Sunday. In fact, we haven't lost a game this year by more than 1 score. Just all the games. It's the universe setting things right. We won 17 straight one-score games over the last 2 years. We're 0-5 in 1-score games this year. The universe is right.
Sound like they lost their favor. If y'all still had favor, y'all will still be winning close ball games. It's just that remember all them close ball games y'all won. There was always some questionable. Oh man, that was not a pass interference. Oh, that was not a roughing a passer to keep plays going or keep drives going that should have ended the ball game.
Yeah, and what lost this game today, whether you know it or not, it's that block extra point. We go up by 4 right there. We start playing different. The last 2 drives were 3 and outs because they were playing for field goals. Like,
Today, y'all got an 8-7 problem.
It ain't 8-7. 8-7 actually had 9 receptions for 91 yards and a touchdown.
8-7 had a good game today. He had a really good game today.
It ain't an 8-7 problem.
But that's a good game. I'll tell you the 5th loss. Y'all don't lost 4 before this that he didn't have good games.
The problem is this: they're really trying to game plan a particular player every week so that everyone gets happy. You got to throw away that shit. You got to say, hey man, we playing ball. Open man get ball. They dealing with that. Their mantra is everybody eats. Everybody gonna eat.
Somebody got to starve.
Donald Simmons said, "Football guys, my ASS, the guys wearing stripes."
I mean, God likes stripes, bro. You know.
Well, as it currently stands, Chiefs are 9th in the AFC. They share the same record as the Texans and the Ravens. Ravens are 10th, Texans are 8th. Like I said, like you said, it's getting late early. So it's getting late early. But you know, the Chiefs gonna find a way to do something crazy.
We definitely won't win the division. Don't even worry about that.
Oh no, that was cooked.
But we'll get in the playoffs, and we'll probably play the first game in Mount High. And
not if they get the 1 seed. If they get the 1 seed,
they won't get the 1 seed. New England will get the 1 seed.
We shall. It's crazy.
Their division is Buffalo and 2 high school teams.
Yeah, it's crazy at the top. All right, let's get into this Sunday night game.
But again, you don't trust. What is that? What's it? Mac Jones? What's his name? Drake May in the playoffs against the Chiefs or the Bills. You don't. Or Lamar Jackson. You don't.
Who was against pulling Mac Jones for Tim Rattay? I forgot his name, so I just said Tim Rattay. Didn't Tim Rattay used to play for the 49ers?
Long time ago.
Like that.
No, Brock Purdy, bro. Brock Purdy.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, bro.
Hey, he don't remind you of Tim Rattay, though, Corey?
A little bit, but that's crazy.
He had a hell of a game today, though. Welcome back, Brock.
Yeah, he did, but before the hell of a game, was y'all for against Mac getting pulled?
I would have stayed with the high hand. I'd have kept Mac in.
Yeah, because Mac ain't lost yet.
He lost one.
He lost one. He lost two.
I'm saying, but he didn't get pulled off a loss. He got pulled off a win, right? They won last week, right? Or they lost last week?
No, they won last week. No, they lost last week. They lost last week.
They lost. Okay, so he got pulled off a loss. Okay, that's the right way to do it then.
Hold on. Did they lose last week?
Who they play?
If he got pulled off,
they they got blew out by the Rams last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
They did. Yeah.
That's okay. Pull him in. Okay, I'm cool with that.
Oh, he lost.
Back to back. He lost to Seattle too.
No, that Seattle game wasn't. That Seattle game was.
That was him.
No, that might have been 3 weeks ago. Though.
No, Seattle was week 1.
No,
I'm looking at their schedule right now. Seattle was week 1, and then they play Seattle again at the end of the season.
So no. So who did they lose to 2 weeks ago?
They lost to Texans 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that was him.
He might actually be 3-3 as a starter because Brock Purdy been gone for like 6 games. They lost to the Bucks, they lost to the Texans, and they lost to the Rams in that span. Damn, I thought he did better than that. Well, I guess that was the right call.
Is Ayuk alive?
He not playing this season.
I don't understand that either. But
he's not playing this season. But getting into tonight's game, Lions Eagles.
Who cares?
Fly Eagles fly on the road to victory.
It's gonna be a good game.
I actually picked the upset tonight, and you'll be surprised on what I think the upset is.
The upset, he thinks the upset is Philly.
Yeah, I think Philly and I think Detroit's the better team. I honestly do. But for some reason, I think Philly. I think they can pull it off tonight. I did pick Philly for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Detroit blowout. To be honest,
if we get Philly from last week, it'll be over by halftime.
Well, here's the problem with Detroit. I picked Detroit. Here's the problem with Detroit. They haven't showed us they can beat a good team this year.
Yeah, it's a lot of teams and they can't, they showing you they can't beat a good team.
It's any given Sunday this year. But this will be the one, though. This will be the one. They get this off. Gotta respect it.
Okay. I have questions.
What's up?
Despite all the record, put the records aside. Is Philly a good team?
Sometimes.
On paper.
And
They're-
on record, yes,
they're-
they are a good team. They're
He
not
said,
playing good football.
he said put
I
the
said
records
put the
aside.
record aside.
They're not playing good football.
They are a good team. They're winning. So yes, they are a good team. They're not playing good football.
Okay. Is this the type of game that can destroy their confidence for good? If they let Detroit
Really?
just get out of hand on them.
Well,
I don't know.
Because of the AJ Brown thing. Only because of AJ Brown.
Because I think the locker room is volatile as it is.
Yeah.
And you let
It's hanging on by
Detroit just whoop your ass. It could mess everything up.
I don't know if it necessarily be that detrimental because Detroit is trending towards being a playoff team, possibly a division winner.
Okay.
It would be more demoralizing if it was a team that was not in contention.
Okay.
If you got washed at home by like the Commanders right now, with no Jaden Daniels and no Terry McLaurin, and you got your ass whooped at home by that kind of team, I feel like it'd be more. But this is a game that you know that you got to like. Yeah, you know you got to go play your best football because that is a good team on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do lose, you understand that hey, that just might be the better team. But you know that Washington is not a better team than you. So if you lost to a team like Washington, that one will hit a little harder. You're gonna end up seeing Detroit in January.
That's a divisional, precisely. That's what I'm talking about. That's a divisional game, so it's always going to be tight. Like if they play Dallas, it's going to be tight. When they play Washington, it's going to be tight. They play each other twice a year. But if Detroit comes in here and it's windy as shit, if Detroit comes in here into Philly and just dismantles you, I can see how it would turn that locker room upside down, especially if AJ Brown ain't getting the ball in this game and Jalen Hurts is playing bad.
Well, if there was a game for AJ Brown to get a jump start, it'd be this one because I think we're down 2 corners, plus our star safety and Kirby Joseph. So if there was a bounce back game for AJ Brown, it'd be this one. But to the credit of the Lions and that defense, Kelvin Shepard playing defensive back by committee, and they have been doing a very good job stepping in. So it's not a complete walk, but we know what caliber player AJ Brown is.
Mm-hmm.
So he should have the upper hand tonight against our secondary. But if they're not finding him, if they're not getting it to him, especially if they're not getting to him early, that might spell the problem right there. That might spell defeat.
Well, let me ask y'all a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a quarterback, would you rather have Lane Kiffin in front of you, who hasn't given up any sacks this year, or be coached? Lane Johnson in front of you.
I'm going to say Lane Kiffin.
Or be coached by Lane Johnson. Lane Kiffin.
Lane Johnson or Lane Kiffin?
Yeah. As a quarterback. Which one is more quarterback friendly?
I'd take Lane Johnson.
I'm still confused by the question because it got so fucked up.
I'd take Lane Johnson.
Would you rather have Lane Johnson blocking for you as a quarterback or Lane Kiffin coaching for you?
Lane Johnson.
Lane Johnson.
I'm taking Lane Kiffin.
Why?
His offense is like explosive, man.
Yeah, but I don't want to get hit.
It's a lot of people. How long he been? How long? Lane Kiffin is the O coordinator where?
He's the He's the head coach.
Head coach at Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Oh yeah. Why are we talking about a college coach?
Because he was in the NFL for a little while. It just didn't work.
Yeah, of course it didn't work. Yeah. Yeah. So if I'm in college, yeah, maybe I want Lane Kiffin, maybe. But if I'm in college, I might want Lincoln Riley. But if I'm in the pros, I might not want either one of them.
Damn sure don't want no Urban Meyer. So
You damn sure don't want what's your boy name? Matt Rule.
Sure don't want no Matt Rule.
Not pro. Not in the NFL. You don't want
not in the NFL. Nah, dog.
He do a real good job in college.
The only college coach that I think somebody should take a chance on if his if his health wasn't an issue would be Deion. I think Deion might be able to, but then again, I wouldn't bring him in as a head coach right away.
Yeah. I think Deion should come
in and see if he could be a good D coordinator.
I would. I may start him off as the secondary coach and name him like the assistant head coach too.
I say
Maybe.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You don't
But
think
D
he'll
coordinator-
you don't think he'll if he was the D coordinator, you don't think he could dial up blitzes pretty good?
I don't know.
You know, he might not be able to.
Yeah,
he
I don't
might
know.
the way he see the game might just
Yeah.
not fit for a coordinator. You right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That just depends on the feet, but he's the type that'll put good people around him.
He definitely would put good people around him. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
He'll get a real good linebacker coach. You know, he might bring Warren Sapp in with him for his D line. He'll handle the corners and probably call the plays, maybe.
Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all who's gonna make the Super Bowl from the NFC.
Who?
It's over.
Let's go.
Rams.
Tampa.
Rams is a damn good
good,
football team.
Rams are
really
good.
good football
And
team.
them uniforms they had on the day, listen, I ain't seen a
Sick.
better NFL uniform in my life.
Sick.
Give it. They look like Navy. Give it up for Matt Stafford though, dog.
Turning back
And
the
give
clock.
it up for me for knowing, hey, I could wait to the 6th round to get my quarterback in fantasy because I knew Matt Stafford was gonna be there. Give it up, man.
All right. Anyway,
Shout out to-
man,
shout out to
they about to
No,
do
you
the
did not, Mel.
Y'all was picking quarterbacks all early. I said, man, y'all gonna let
Mel.
Matt Stafford.
I don't know, man. My
Oh, no.
quarterback is doing pretty decent. My quarterback just
Man,
got
you
6
didn't
total
even have
touchdowns
a quarterback
today.
at the
So
beginning of the season. I traded you Jordan Love.
Right, but I had Matt Stafford though.
You had him the whole time?
Yeah, I drafted him.
Okay.
I just didn't have no backup, and I needed an insurance policy just in case he got hurt.
It's true.
Did you get a backup quarterback with that dashiki?
No, the Shiki came with ribs, and
All right.
and possibly buns.
So let's do this before we get up out of here, man. Let's go around and give me your predictions for the night and your scores. Mel, what you got?
We in Philly.
Yep, in Philly.
Y'all
This
go back.
game is going to shock people, and it's going to be a shootout. Philly offense will be opened up pretty good, as well as Detroit's, and I think one of these teams gonna score. Whoever wins gonna score 40. Whoever loses gonna be scoring in the 30s. So
Okay, Jay, what you
they
got?
Detroit 35, Philly 24.
Corey, what you got?
34-17.
Who?
Detroit.
Give me 41-38 Detroit.
Y'all got a lot of faith in this Philly offense. I see that.
No, it's not that I have a lot of faith in the Philly offense. It's that I don't have a lot of faith in the Detroit secondary.
They've been playing well. Even though they're broken, they've been playing well. And
well
Philly-
as in like good, or well as like
they're
well.
playing.
Okay.
They're playing solid. And Philly secondary is not good at all.
Mm.
And that Detroit offense can get high powered on your ass in a minute,
Real quick.
and they can and they can run
And
the
they
ball
can
well.
they can control the ball too. Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna see, man. They just did the runouts, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, sticking around with us. Make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back on Friday for Full Panel Friday. Then back again next Sunday for another episode of the Blitz, man. Y'all enjoy Sunday night, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
Dashiki Mel.